the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Denver Nuggets as they go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. For the Cavaliers, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. And before we tip off, I just need to ask Shaq, when you think back to great teammates, what are the qualities that make a great teammate?
Well, you want to play the guys who care as much about the game as you do, a guy who puts the team first, a guy who gets you involved, a guy who has the same dreams and aspirations that you have about the game.
Well, that name sounds like Kobe Bryant to me that you were talking about, but I always look for guys who could push me. And I could push them at the same time, where we could work together. It's a family, the basketball team. You playing for 82 games. You need somebody that's going to be in your corner.
Wouldn't you like to push Kenny?
Push him out this set.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
As long as I could push you back.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. A contest between conferences, the Pepsi Center here in Denver, Colorado, where the Nuggets take their home floor. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season. Last season, they split the series with each team able to win on the road.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
Yeah, this is really tight. It's splitting hairs when you talk about these teams. You get the feeling if they played 10 games, each side would win 5.
And it's the Cavaliers to start out. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So on the floor for Cleveland, Young out there with Jefferson. Then there's Richard Hamilton, and then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Johnson in at the point guard position. 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Fires the 3. Can't hit. Walker with some nice D. Here's Denver now. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Well, listen, they own the boards at both ends of the floor in that game, and that's what won it for them. Those extra possessions were invaluable.
Well, Greg, I think coming into the game, that's where they thought they had an advantage, and they did a great job exploiting it.
Nuggets on D. Now it's sent it down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Tyronn Lue.
He told me he's wary about how they'll contend with DeMarcus Cousins inside. He said he's a beast in there, no doubt about it. Size, length, strength, and a ton of skill. The talent is really off the charts with him. And guys, he knows it won't be easy to muscle Cousins away from the rim, but he said that's what they've got to find a way to do. It won't be easy.
All right, Doris, thanks.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
Now here's McCollum, covered by Hamilton. Cousins, the pass to Walker. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Young. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Johnson outside. The dish to Jefferson. The second effort. Young's shot is off.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Outside, Batum. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Batum's got his first 2 points.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
Hamilton dishes to Johnson. Johnson the screen. Hamilton kicks to Johnson. Back to Hamilton from about 19 feet. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
The Nuggets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Outside, Walker. Dishes to McCollum. Cousins with a screen on Hamilton. Now here's McCollum. He's guarded closely. The shot misses. And Cleveland the other way now. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Here's Batum. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Batum.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Pass to Young. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Hamilton outside. Young sets a screen for Hamilton. Plenty of space. No good. And the Nuggets going the other way. McCollum kicks to Cousins. Batum. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Young, a screen on Walker. Hamilton, the pass to Johnson. Screen by Jefferson. Johnson kicks to Jefferson. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Screen by Cousins. On the wing, Batum. Antetokounmpo defending. Jacks up a three. And Nicholas Batum good for 3. Batum's got 7 points in the game.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
Johnson against Walker. Takes a big height bouncing, goes in. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside for Batum. Batum with another miss.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Hamilton. He feeds it to Jefferson. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
There's the screen. Johnson against Walker. There's the pass to Malone. Clock at 6. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. Antetokounmpo passes to Johnson. Back to Antetokounmpo.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam.
Cannot be happy with how things have gone during this run. I think it's a good decision to take a break.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he had to do something. They're getting buffaloed and beat up. He couldn't let that continue. He had to call the timeout there.
Al Horford is checked in for the Nuggets. Holiday comes in for Kemba Walker. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Crowder's checked in. Horford sets a screen for Holiday. Picked by Horford. To the inside. It's stolen by Jefferson. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Nice shot by Hamilton.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Now here is Holiday. 11-point game his last outing. To the middle. They need this. No good. Jefferson with some nice D.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And the basket good.
And they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Here's Batum after Al Jefferson's score. Here's Cousins, and he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Cousins has got his first points in this one. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Hamilton kicks to Johnson. Pass to Crowder. Puts up a 3. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 7th assist here tonight.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
Now here is Holiday. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 6 to shoot. Down low. Horford, no luck.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Now here's Crowder following the miss by Al Horford. To the wing on the left. Here's Hamilton. Misses off the left iron.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Here's Cousins. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Cousins has got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
A different look for Denver. Lenz checked in for Cousins. And Middleton subbed in for Nicholas Batum. Cleveland also making some changes. Powell, he's checked in for Jefferson. Crawford comes in for Antetokounmpo, and Shelvin Max subbed in for Johnson. Now here is Holiday. Out to the right wing. McCollum dishes to Horford, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Shot's good. Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Cavaliers?
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
And Mack kicks to Crowder. The feed now to Hamilton. Cleveland moving the ball around. Stolen by Len. Now here's Middleton. 9 points last game. Outside Holiday. Here's Len. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Nuggets shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for them. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
Both free throws good from Len. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Now Crawford. 11 points for him in that last game against Philadelphia. No good off the back of the rim.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Horford, no luck.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Hamilton. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Cavaliers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
At the line for 2.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Hamilton hits both of them. The Nuggets trail by 5. And here's Holiday. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And now running it up the court. Mack pushing it up. Crowder the pass to Mack. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one is on Holiday. The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. That one is off. Plumlee, he's checked in for Al Horford. He hits the second from the line. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. Outside Holiday. Len a screen. And Holiday kicks to Len. Powell pulls it in. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Hamilton outside. Pulls up on the elbow. And too long on the shot.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Len kicks to McCollum. Plumlee with the screen. In the corner, Middleton with it. Nice teamwork to set up the big play and make the space for the Jays.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Here's Mack. Hamilton outside. It's Crawford on the wing. Shot clock at 5. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. The Nuggets trail by 6. McCollum kicks to Plumlee. Len a screen. Out left of the wing. Len a screen. Shot clock at 6. Here the three-point line. It's McCollum. Again, the Nuggets score. 16 seconds left in the first quarter. Crawford against Middleton. They set the pick. Crawford kicks to Mack. Here's Hamilton. And that does it for the first quarter. Cleveland ahead, leading by 4. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And before the game, we heard from Kemba Walker, who talked about his mentality when he steps out onto the floor. You know, he may be having fun, but I'm not Not so sure playing street ball is really working out for Kemba, who needs to shoot better than 38% for the Hornets to go anywhere, doesn't he?
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. I mean, what might be better than continuing to play the same game you've been playing forever is to take your game to a new level, and that's going to take some discipline. I think Kemba has more than enough talent to be able to do that, but that's his challenge moving forward.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Yeah, just the way they've been able to pound that backcourt, I think that's been the difference.
Establishment of a good low post presence, a big part of the success.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Antetokounmpo is out there with Young. Then there's Al Jefferson. And it's Crawford, and it's Johnson in at the point. Now here's Middleton. Back to Holiday. The three-pointer, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Middleton outside. Back to Holiday. Releases. And the shot falls short this time. Crawford dishes to Johnson. Crawford passes to Jefferson. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
In transition, here come the Cavaliers. A shot by Johnson, no good.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Yeah, at this level, you got to make that shot. It's plain and simple. You got to knock that one down.
Now here's Johnson, following the miss by Kemba Walker. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Plumlee. And it's Batum in for Chris Middleton. Here's Crawford. Shot is off. And Denver the other way now. Outside Holiday. He dishes it to Walker. And Holiday kicks to Walker. Screen by Cousins. To stop the drought. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got it back down to single digits for Denver.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Johnson dishes to Young. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now, here's Cousins. He had 10 points in the win against Minnesota.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
Walker. And then Cousins with the dunk.
Boy, just an excellent assist. Nice work from Kemba Walker.
Johnson, the pass to Crawford. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Johnson. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Purely from a size standpoint, that is a mismatch that's going to be hard to overcome defensively.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Johnson. The Nuggets trail by 10.
Nuggets call timeout. Now on the court, your Vario Nuggets dancers. Let them hear it. Make some noise, Denver. Your Nuggets dancers.
Outside, Batum. A floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. Batum's got 9 points.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
And it's Johnson penetrating. Here's Jefferson. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
We watched Jefferson play great basketball. He's got 8 points and a block.
For Cleveland, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
And a season ago, only converting at about a 72% clip from the line.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
2 shots.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. The Nuggets trail by 9. Here's Walker. He has 5. Jefferson with the rebound. Jefferson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
He will fire that 3 anytime from anywhere. He has got the ultimate green light.
Johnson against Walker. There's the screen. To the middle. Here's Cousins. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Jefferson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Crawford kicks to Johnson. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
His first personal foul.
The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
2 shots.
No good on that one. Al Horford, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And he sinks the second. The Nuggets trail by 13. And Holiday kicks to Cousins. Cousins with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Batum dishes to Cousins. The wide open look here for Holiday. Sinks the three-pointer. Holiday's got his first 3 points of the game.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
It's Crawford with the drive. Misses from close range. Nuggets have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Here's Walker. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Johnson kicks to Antetokounmpo. Back to Johnson. It's Young on the wing. And Horford pulls it down.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
And Jefferson sends it back, but they recover it. 5 to shoot. Walker the pass to Holiday. Another miss by Holiday.
Well, the defense recognized how dangerous he is out there and got right up on him. Didn't give him any space.
In the corner, it's Crawford. Johnson outside. Feeds it to Jefferson. And stolen by Cousins. Batum dishes to Walker. Over to the left wing. And Holiday, here we go. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Holiday's got 5 points now in the quarter. Crawford outside. Johnson outside. Johnson the screen. A fader. Here's Young. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Young's got 8 points.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead. Let's look back to last year's Nuggets while we've got a moment here, Kevin. 3rd in fewest turnovers per game. 5th for free throw shooting. And they were top 10 in three-point shooting. That's a huge part of their offensive attack.
Yeah, and the stat I look to, though, is the low turnovers. They did such a great job of limiting their mistakes, really maximizing their opportunities offensively.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Len comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Drew Holiday. And Walker kicks to Batum. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Batum's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Here's Mack, guarded by Walker. Crowder, the pass to Mack. And count it, 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made one and missed one. The Nuggets trail by 11. Horford with a screen on Hamilton. McCollum kicks to Horford. Mack grabs the miss.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
There's the screen. Hamilton with it. Now defended by McCollum. Howell. Len grabs the board.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
And Walker kicks to McCollum. Passes to Horford. Shoots from 12. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Horford's got 5 now.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
Back to Hamilton. Cannot hit. Now Denver takes it the other way. Outside, Walker. He kicks it to McCollum. Len sets a screen for McCollum. Six on the shot clock. There's the dish to Batum. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. The free throw drops for Batum. Here's Mack. They set the pick. Kicks it to Powell. Crowder with it. And it's off from three-point range. Now here's McCollum. He had 16 points in the win against Minnesota. And now running it up the court. Mack pushing it up.
2 minutes remaining.
1:57 left in the first half of basketball. And that one is hammered home.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And Young kicks to Hamilton. Cleveland moving the ball around. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Now when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this, for his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Controlled the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
The first one falls, and the Nuggets making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. And both free throws good from Crowder. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the second quarter. Len, a screen. Now McCollum. Len sets a screen for McCollum. 5 on the clock. Shoots off the step back. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And it's Middleton penetrating. Dishes it to McCollum. And it's off from three-point range.
A chance here to go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to ramp up the speed and make it happen in a hurry.
They set the pick. Hamilton dishes to Crowder. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Crowder's got 7.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Here's McCollum. The 10-footer finds the target. McCollum's got his second basket of the night.
And that's his go-to move right there in the low post.
Reverses, and it's sent back by Plumlee. And so that brings the first half to a close. Cavaliers lead by 10. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
DeMarcus, you guys seem to have a lot of opportunities to score, but have not been able to capitalize as much as usual. Is this something that you've talked to the team about?
That's something I've been preaching on. They're giving us a lot of opportunities, and we got to do something with it. So hopefully we can keep them missing shots and we can get something out of it.
Hopefully they're listening to your sermon, DeMarcus. Thank you. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you to the halftime show on 2K Sports. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. At the end of the period, they held a 4-point lead. In the second quarter, they imposed their will on the game and built a 10-point lead at the half. And if things continue to go the same way after the break, they're threatening to run away with this one. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
Well, it was an unselfish, team-oriented half of basketball. The ball never stopped moving. Their offense had a great flow to it. It prevented anyone from getting lazy out there. They're always moving, cutting, knowing where they need to pass the ball, Ernie.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Denver?
Well, the way I see it, they're losing this game because they're being out-rebounded. You can't give up this kind of differential and expect to remain competitive. So what do? You commit more guys to the glass, guards included. You make it a priority that if you do ultimately lose this game, it's not because you didn't rebound.
And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. You got to like what Nicholas Batum has done in this game.
Yeah, he was in attack mode from the word go. Came out very aggressively in that first half.
Take a look at his shot chart. It looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. No reason for him to settle for anything less.
They've got Batum, DeMarcus Cousins out there with Malone, and there's Kemba Walker, and it's McCollum in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now here's Batum, pass to Cousins. Cavaliers with the rebound. Young's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Johnson battles through traffic and lays it in. Johnson's got the first bucket of the third here for the Cavs. The Nuggets trail by 12. And here's McCollum. To the paint. Just his first attempt. Kept alive. Cousins, no good.
3 straight misses here to start the second half.
Jefferson attacking. Kemba Walker comes up with the loose ball. For Denver, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Good. 6 points for C.J. McCollum.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Screen by Jefferson. Here's Johnson to the inside. And Jefferson throws it down.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
Now here's McCollum. He has 6. And stolen by Hamilton. And now here's Hamilton, the fast break chance. And he lays that one in. Hamilton's got 10 points in the game.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Now here's Batum. He's got 14, 6 on the shot clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Here's Cousins. Can't get it to go. Good defensive work there by Young.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
And it's Johnson penetrating. Nice D from Malone.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Malone with the screen. Cousins, the pass to Walker. Shoots from the line. Here's McCollum. Can't get it to go. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Hamilton outside. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Let's take a look at DeMarcus Cousins' numbers. Last season, he played outstanding. 16th in rebounding and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And like you said, one of the better rebounders in the league as well. Displayed a tremendous work ethic that really rubbed off on his team.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
shot's good from Hamilton.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Hamilton. He has 11 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And Clark, some of those assists that he's gotten today have been just electric.
Drew Holiday is checked in for C.J. McCollum. Hamilton hits both of them.
Denver calls time. Your Nuggets dancers.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Against Johnson. And there's the pass to Malone. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Now here is Hamilton. He's got 12. Johnson double-teamed. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Young. Great D that time from Batum.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Cleveland leading by 14. Johnson outside. Left side Jefferson. Tries from 16. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Denver's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Johnson against Walker. He feeds it to Cousins. Here's Malone. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Malone's got his second bucket of the game to go. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Hamilton kicks to Johnson. Jefferson dishes to Antetokounmpo. Johnson inside. Working on Walker. Johnson can't hit.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Batum passes to Walker. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Well, Cleveland shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Antetokounmpo kicks to Hamilton. And good as it rattles through the hoop. Hamilton's got 14 points.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
Holiday attacking. And he banks in the layup.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Now here is Hamilton. 14 points for him. Jefferson, a screen on Walker. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Just haven't been able to find an answer for Johnson. He has 9 points and 9 assists. You know, as tremendous as his stats are, what I've liked most is just the effort he's put into this game.
And Clark, he's worked his tail off at the offensive end, and his D, it has been on point.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Cleveland.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
Al Horford, he's checked in for Denver. Chris Middleton comes in for Nicholas Batum. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And Johnson drops them both. The Nuggets trail by 14. Here's Holiday. He's got 7. Middleton with it. Back to Holiday. For the 3. Again, Holiday missing. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Left side, Jefferson. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. To the inside. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9. Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Malone, a screen on Hamilton. Holiday with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Powell, he's checked in for Jefferson. And it's Crowder in for Hamilton. Denver shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. The Cavaliers leading by 13. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. The shot by Powell, no good.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Cavaliers have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. It's Crawford on the wing. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Count it from 12. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Unbelievable handles for a man his size, Kevin. He's got terrific hands.
Picked by Horford. Walker goes in. Middleton on the wing. Antetokounmpo defending. And Middleton kicks to Malone. Outside, Holiday. Fires from the wing. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. Let's give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. The Cavaliers leading by 15. Johnson kicks to Crawford. Johnson the screen. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. High post shot. Kemba Walker with the rebound. The Nuggets shooting around 40% from the floor here. The feed to Horford. The kick out to Holiday. The Nuggets with another miss.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Crawford against Middleton. Crawford dishes to Crowder. There's the pick. Fires from 18. Can't get it to go. Walker with some nice D. The Nuggets trail by 15. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Count that one. For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Johnson the screen. Lets the 3 fly. And Crawford with the basket on the assist from Antetokounmpo. And it's 8 points for Jamal Crawford. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Here's Horford. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And taking a look now at the stats for Johnson. Coming off a terrific season. 5th in assists, 10th in scoring. And he ended up in the top 15 in steals as well. Some of the quickest hands in the league.
And as you mentioned, I mean, dishing out dimes at a top 5 pace, he was in total command of the offense last season.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Horford.
Looking at the game Horford's been having, 9 points, and he's added to his totals by picking up 3 points at the line as well.
Yeah, that'll balance out that stat sheet nicely. I mean, you always want to see at least a few points from the free throw line.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Alex Lenz checked in for Malone, and it's C.J. McCollum in for Kemba Walker. And so he makes both from the line. The Cavaliers leading by 14. Johnson outside. There's a good screen. Here's Mack. He's guarded by McCollum. Johnson, good.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here is Holiday. He has 7. One kick kicks to Middleton. He dishes it to Holiday. 5 on the clock. Len, a screen. Goes up on the wing. Bounces high off the rim and drops. 9 points for Jrue Holiday. Cavaliers have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. And it's sent back by Horford. Now here's McCollum, guarded by Crawford. McCollum dishes to Middleton. Inside. Horford in the post. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket. Horford's got 7 points for the quarter.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Outside Holiday. And it's McCollum in the corner. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Powell. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Len sets a screen for Holiday. Another 3 for Denver.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Johnson kicks to Crowder. Back to Johnson. Here's the floater. Shot by Crowder, no good. The Nuggets trail by 8. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. To the paint. Horford no luck. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Johnson penetrating. Taken away by Holiday. To the middle. Here's Horford. And the layup's good off the glass. Horford's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 6. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. The Cavaliers leading by 6. So on the floor for Cleveland. Shelvin Mack is out there with Richard Hamilton. Then it's Jay Crowder. Then there's Al Jefferson. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 3. Now here's Crowder. Screen by Jefferson. 6 to shoot. Crowder the pass to Jefferson. The rebound by Middleton. Denver's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Malone kicks to Batum. Back to Malone. Malone with the screen. Batum with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And what a tremendous game for Batum. He's got 14 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc. Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Walker's checked in for Denver. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Jay Crowder. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Here's Mack. Feeds it to Jefferson. Baseline Jay on the way. Again, the miss by Jefferson. Here's Denver now. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Batum. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Nice shot by Hamilton.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Outside, Walker. Screen by Cousins. McCollum dishes to Malone.
Cavaliers foul called. Thaddeus Young. That's his second personal foul. At the line for your Nuggets, Karl Malone. Taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. So he comes up empty, missing both. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Jefferson, a screen on Walker. And Mack kicks to Young. Batum against Hamilton. 4 on the clock. Back to Young. Tries from 10. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Now, here's Walker. Screen by Malone, and it's Walker penetrating. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time. Take a look at what Kemba Walker's done. He has 9 points, and he's made some good decisions with the basketball, too.
And being smart with the ball like he's been today, Clark, I think it's critical for him and them. He should repeat that every game. Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Now, here's Walker. Passes it to Cousins. Looking to end his cold spell. That falls. Nice feed that time for Walker. Walker's got 4 assists in the game. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Screen by Jefferson. And Mack kicks to Jefferson. Shoots from 14. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way out.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Inside, here's McCollum. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Free throw good, McCollum. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Mack. Here's Antetokounmpo. Drills the baseline jumper. And the Cavaliers lead by 5. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Cullen passes to Walker. Here's Malone. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
And really, at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds for putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
Cavaliers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. They set the pick. And Mack kicks to Jefferson. Puts up the baby hook. Jefferson missing again.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Screened by Malone. Here's Walker. And here's McCollum for 3. But they get it back. Cousins dishes to Malone. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. The Cavaliers leading. Here's Mack. Screened by Young. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. Jefferson and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Shooting for Denver, Al Jefferson, taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Jefferson.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
Both free throws good from Al Jefferson. The Nuggets trail by 4. Outside, Walker. Kicks it out to Malone. Again, Malone missing. Cleveland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Antetokounmpo passes to Mack. Screen by Jefferson. In the corner, it's Hamilton. Magic Johnson, he checked in for Cleveland.
Magic Johnson.
Here's Walker. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture in this game.
And Batum kicks to Walker. There's the dish to Cousins. Screen by Cousins. 6 to shoot. Batum inside the three-point line. And another miss by Denver. The Cavaliers leading by 4. And it's Johnson penetrating from 12 feet out. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Denver's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. And Batum kicks to Walker. Malone, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Walker against Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Kicks it to Jefferson. Screen by Young. Jefferson with it, picked up by Malone. Jefferson dishes to Hamilton. Back to Jefferson, and the rejection by Cousins. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find some, you're right. It's blocked. Walker against Antetokounmpo. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. The Cavaliers leading by 4. On the wing, Johnson. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
One shot. Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside.
Drew Holiday is checked in for Walker. And that one falls for Johnson. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Johnson against Holiday. Good D by Johnson.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Johnson with a screen on Malone. Here's Hamilton. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Hamilton's got 10 points here in the second half. Holiday, the pass to Malone. He kicks it to Cousins. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Johnson outside. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. He's guarded by McCollum. Antetokounmpo kicks to Young. The 10-footer. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
Dishes it to Cousins. And that one is stuffed right through.
Forget about finesse and agility. This big fella's all about power and force.
The Cavaliers leading by 9. Johnson outside. Jefferson, a screen on Holiday. Jefferson inside. He's guarded by Cousins. Jefferson's shot is off.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
Holiday with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. And the foul on Al Jefferson. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Karl Malone. 2 shots.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Checking out the game Karl Malone is having. He's got 8 points, and when it comes to rebounding, he's had a nice night there, too.
He's not afraid to mix it up there in the middle, getting in there and doing a lot of the dirty work.
And both free throws good for Malone.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Hamilton dishes to Johnson.
Now on the court, your very own Nuggets dancers. Let them hear it.
catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Young. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Malone's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to McCollum. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 5 assists tonight.
You know, shooting as well as he has from the floor in the game this tight, guys, you've got to think he's going to be a factor near the end.
Now here's Johnson. 11 feet away, off the left rim and out. The Nuggets trail by 5. And Holiday kicks to Cousins. Denver passing it around. Here's Malone. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Malone's got 11 points here in just the second half. Johnson, the pass to Hamilton. Back to Johnson. The pass to Hamilton. Jefferson trying to break loose. No good from Hamilton. Here's Denver now. Good momentum, 8 straight points. And Cousins kicks to McCollum. Malone with it. Jefferson picks him up. And the basket by Malone.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here that they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
They've already picked up a number of fouls here, and they're in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet, keeping their hands up, and defending without fouling.
Screen by Jefferson. Hamilton right side. Young with no one around. And nothing is falling for him right now. The Nuggets trail. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked. Really strong together.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Now here's Cousins. Count it, and the foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Denver?
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've gotten.
And also, their mid-range game has been impressive. A tough shot to rely upon, but they really had it going tonight. Getting it done at the line as he usually does, and that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
You got to like what Nicholas Batum has done in this game.
He's on fire. They needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Johnson. Hamilton outside. Fades away. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Johnson's got the game tied up here for Cleveland.
Now at the court, your Mario Nuggets dancers. Let 'em hear it.
1:21 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Cousins. Back to Holiday. He feeds it to Cousins. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Cousins has got the lead up to 2 now for the Nuggets.
When it rains and pours, another jump shot tickles that twine.
And this is a thunderstorm because they got it flowing right now. They are putting on a nice run.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Now in the court, your Ontario Nuggets dancers. Let 'em hear it.
Here's Holiday. Side. Here's Malone. But they recover it. Cousins, no one around him. Off target from the baseline. Johnson kicks to Hamilton. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Down low. Johnson. Count it.
What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
How about the cool, collected way in which he delivered it? Clutch.
Now here is Holiday. There's the feed to Cousins. The turnaround hits the front of the rim and out. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws. Now
Holiday. Screen by Malone. And Holiday kicks to Batum. No good from outside. And now they foul.
Second personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for the Nuggets, Magic Johnson. At the line for 2.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Holiday, the pass to Malone. To halt the run. Basket good.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Al, this was a game where you guys seem to have a distinct advantage inside. How do you evaluate how well the team played as a whole?
We made some mistakes. They made us pay. But we just kept out the ball inside, and we outmatched them on the inside, so that's what we did, and we came out with the victory.
You've always got to play through your mistakes. It'll turn around eventually. Al, thanks for the time.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here, so is Shaquille O'Neal. Time now for some highlights as we take a look at our Jordan player of the game. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did, only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
He had a very nice night from the field tonight, shooting over 50%. That smooth, soft touch was working for him tonight. No matter how tight the D played him, he was still shooting it right in their face.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.